Notice of meeting. This meeting is an open session of the Roselle Park Board of Education being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act of the State of New Jersey. Notice of this meeting was sent to the Star Ledger, local source, the Home News Tribune, the Borough Clerk, school offices, and the district website. Roll call, please.
Christian Camilo.
Here.
Vice President Mark Fernandez.
Here.
Lucy Figueredo.
Here.
Zay Infante. Dr. Brittany Kirkland. Jennifer Mano.
Here.
Gregory Polakowski.
Here.
Constance Quintella. President Michael Ann Regan.
Here. We now move to the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Executive session. Resolved that the Roselle Park Board of Education meeting hereby convenes to executive session for the discussion of the following subjects. 1, personnel. 2, attorney-client privilege. 3, student matters. It is anticipated that the executive session will take approximately 60 minutes. The board may take action during public session. The board shall return to public session following executive session at approximately 7 p.m. The minutes of the executive session shall be released to the public when the reason for the executive session no longer exists. May I have a motion to go into executive?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are now in executive.
Just please just ignore her. Just
May I please have a motion to return to public session?
motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are now in public session. Public participation, agenda items only. Each member of the public may speak a maximum of 3 minutes. Please state your name for the record. Seeing none, we're going to move into the principal's report. Oh, sorry.
Is it?
Okay. Is the microphone on? Okay. I don't hear it.
No. Tom, where are you, Tom?
He's coming.
Here he comes.
Use that? Yeah, that's good. All right. I don't want to have my. All right. Okay. Good evening, Board of Education, parents, students, and administration. I just want to say that I'm very happy because two of my children.
I'm really so sorry to
I'm sorry, my
interrupt
name
you.
is Alexandra Barnett. I forgot my name.
And also, which agenda item are you speaking on?
Oh, I don't know. I've never done this before.
There's, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even look at the agenda yet. Can I do it after?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry
Absolutely.
about that. I didn't know.
Sorry
I
about
didn't
that.
look at the agenda. I know, but that's perfect. You'll do it.
But we look forward to your comment. Yes, we do.
Okay. Moving into the principal's report.
At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Costa, high school principal, to provide her report, who will then turn it over to Mr. Kane, our athletic director, who will recognize our spring athletic programs and student athletes. We are proud of the dedication, teamwork, commitment, and sportsmanship demonstrated by our athletes and coaches throughout the season. Their accomplishments represent the very best of our school community.
Hi, Ms. Costa told me I was closer to the aisle, so I'll go first, if that's all right. All right, so thank you very much for inviting me and allowing us to be here with our student athletes. Roselle Park Spring Sports had a great season that just wrapped up about a week ago, and that's, if we're playing longer into the season, means we're going further. So it was a really rewarding season for our coaches, for our athletes, for our parents, and our community. So we're very fortunate to have people taking time out of their evenings to show up here, as our student athletes and their families, as many that could be here, are here tonight. So thank you very much to the board for the support to do this. This is our third time this year doing this, beyond our fall, then our winter, and our spring. So I really appreciate it. I know the parents appreciate it, and the kids appreciate it as well. So we'll start with baseball. Our baseball team had a rough season last year, moving into a different division. They had no wins, persevered through it all, graduated one senior. Everybody came back, picked up a few more guys, and then they went on to win the division this year. So now they are the Valley champions, and I'd like to read their names out. And as I do, if they could come up, and some of them will have individual awards as well. So we'll start with our head coach of the Valley Conference Division champions, Rob Salamaka. Rob's assisted by Matt Talbot. And onto our roster. I saw a lot of you that are here, so as I call your name out, please come up and join Coach Salamanca and receive your certificate in the front, please. And stick around for a picture. Julian Candelaria. Michael Bromirski. Anthony Damiano. Jose Candelaria. Kellen Crawford. Colin King. Darian Downey. Jesse Garnick. Ryan Varela. Gerald Bonifaz. Danny Lopez. Anthony Novus. Noah Silver. Siaka Gassama. And Julian Barajas. I'd also like to recognize and congratulate as well our 5 statisticians that were at every single game, no matter the weather, taking care of the book. Very important for the stats, as we did have some milestones hit, and we'll talk about that in a second. But if you can come up if you're here, Jasleen Castro. Naomi Conseco. Jaden Cole. Brielle Woodham. And Genesis Ortiz. Right to the front, get your certificate first. While we have the baseball team up here, we have a few individual awards. First team, All Valley Division. We had 4 athletes selected to the Valley All First Team, and that would be Jose Candelaria. And step forward. Michael Bromirski. Julian Candelaria. And Anthony Damiano. Congratulations, baseball. We'll take one quick picture. Sure.
You guys want to like squeeze together? All right. Big smiles, guys and girls. All right.
Okay. I'm going to pause a second. Softball, we're good? All right. Individual award. I'm not sure that I saw her, but maybe I missed her here. We had first team all Watchung division, and the divisions are divided up amongst the Watchung as primarily the very large schools, and the mountain in the middle, and the valley being the smaller schools. We were bumped up to the Watchung, which was a tricky start to the season, a little difficult, but the team persevered and did fantastic, making the playoffs, and it was great to see. And I'll talk about that in a second. But our first team, all Watchung Division player, Mia Botello. Oh, good. No, it's Genesis. Nope, no Mia. On to track and field. Fantastic season track and field. I have to thank the board again. I know going to the Penn Relays was something that hadn't been done in over 40 years, and people weren't quite sure what we were doing, why we were going. I appreciate the support. We went. It was fantastic. The coaches loved it. The kids loved it. They'll be back again next year. They had a lot of success here. And then individually, we had a fantastic year. And I'm going to talk about our all Union County Conference first. All Union County Conference, Ava Forstenhausler in javelin. Not sure if she's here. And then we had All County Conference in shot put, Emmy Grigori. Moving on to the sectionals here. Ava Forstenhausler is also the Union County champion. She's also the Central Group 1 sectional champion in the javelin. And she joins Lucia Ranieri from the Winter as a Group 1 state champion in the javelin this spring. Second team, All Union County. And All Union County is Skylar Boyd. So she was all conference and all county. Skylar is a freshman, and that is in the 100-meter dash. And she is also joining them and getting a ring as she is the Group 1 state champion in the 100-meter dash as a freshman. Not here? Not here. All right. Finally, boys tennis. We had second team All Union County Conference in doubles, Demetrios Barnett and Logan Matthew. Come on up. All right, take a quick picture.
Just waiting on Coach. Good job. I got some work to do. All right, so that concludes for the athletes. I did have one more piece, two things really. I'm trying to send it to you. So just recently, I mentioned Lucia a second ago, but just recently, Lucia Ranieri had been selected as an NHSCA Academic All-American by the National High School Coaches Association. And per the site, this prestigious honor recognizes student athletes who have demonstrated exceptional achievement both in the classroom and in athletic competition. So that was a national award that she was just awarded as well. We just found out it wasn't able to add it, so I wanted to just mention it. So congrats again to Lucia. And I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate publicly. I've done it a few times. We're doing it again later this week. But Coach Fran Maggio, retiring after 30 years in coaching softball and teaching here, the impact he's had on this district and so many lives, thousands of lives over all the years, from winning state championships to going 0-15 to start the season and be resilient at the end of his career as well, to continue persevering, motivating the kids, working with the kids, realizing he had a lot of new people there, and then putting together winning 8 of their last 10 games to end on a high note, make the playoffs still. Just a testament to who he is and what he's done for this community, and very grateful that I got to work with him. So congrats to Coach Maggio on his retirement. And last, I know many people know, this will be my last board meeting, and I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to thank the board. I want to thank Ms. Goyce, Ms. Costa, Mr. Foy, for the life-changing opportunity that I was given in Roselle Park, and I knew I was coming to a great place, and I was just so grateful that the community and the board and the admin and the student athletes and parents just embraced me, and might have brought some different ideas or new ideas or whatever, but I'm just really proud to be a part of this, and I'll be following Roselle Park athletics no matter where I end up and what I do, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Dougherty to recognize our STEAM 10 Challenge winners who have earned the opportunity to advance to the state finals this October. We commend these students for their creativity, innovation, collaboration, and entrepreneurial thinking. Their achievements are a reflection of the outstanding learning opportunities available throughout our district. Congratulations to all our STEAM Tank finalists and best wishes as we prepare for the state competition.
Good evening, President Regan, members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Goyce, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Gomez, members of the Roselle Park community, and our students and families. Thank you for the opportunity to recognize and celebrate an extraordinary accomplishment by a group of Robert Gordon students whose hard work, creativity, and dedication have earned them statewide recognition. This year, the New Jersey STEAM Tank competition included 618 teams, representing 108 schools across 78 school districts in all 21 counties of New Jersey. Modeled after Shark Tank, the program challenges students to develop and pitch innovative solutions to real-world problems. We are incredibly proud of the Fire Safe Teddy team, whose creativity, collaboration, and perseverance earned them a place among one of only 3 state championship finalist teams in New Jersey. Their innovative project demonstrates the power of teamwork, critical thinking, and determination. This October, they will represent Roselle Park at the New Jersey School Boards Association Convention in Atlantic City, where they present their invention on the state stage. At this time, I'd like to call the members of the Fire Safe Teddy team forward to receive their certificates from the Board of Education. First up, we have Daniela Martinez. Next, Valentina Monzon. Victoria Monzon. And Harper Strain. Finally, I would like to recognize the team's advisor, Mr. Linfante, for his guidance, encouragement, and dedication throughout the process. Mr. Linfante, please join the team and come forward to receive recognition as well. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding students and Mr. Linfante. We are extremely proud of their accomplishment and wish them the very best as they prepare to represent our district in Atlantic City.
Good evening, President, Ms. Reagan, Vice President, Mr. Fernandez, members of the Board of Education, district administrators, staff, students, families, and community members. Thank you for joining us this evening as we celebrate the accomplishments of our students and staff and reflect on another successful school year. As this is our final Board of Education meeting of the 25-26 school year, I would like to begin by recognizing some of the outstanding individuals who helped make our district such a special place to learn and grow. Tonight, we are honored to recognize the recipients of the 25-26 Governor Educator of the Year program. These educators exemplify excellence, dedication, and a constant commitment to student success. Their contributions positively impact our students, colleagues, and school community every day. As I call your name, please come forward to receive your certificate and remain at the front of the room for a group photograph. Andrea Cruz. Abigail Folchik. Barbara Murphy. Johanna Nieves. Victoria Salamanca. And Andrew Williamson. Please join me in congratulating the exceptional educators we have across all of our buildings, from our preschool all the way to our high school. Thank you for all that you do and for the work that you continue to do every day. Thank you.
Big smiles.
Next, we are pleased to recognize our 25-26 Educator of the Year winners. These are our support staff. These individuals have distinguished themselves through their leadership, innovation, and their continued commitment to excellence in education and partnership. Again, as I call your name, please come forward to receive your certificate and remain at the front for a group photograph. Jasmine Barnes. Zanette de Couto de Oliveira. Stephanie Klein. Nadine Kolazinski. Sohair Mansour. And Alicia Marino. Congratulations to each of you on this well-deserved recognition, and these are our paraprofessionals across our district that we could not do anything without you. Thank you.
Anybody else?
At this time, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction, Dr. Gamis, and I will provide a brief presentation outlining our 3-year district board and superintendent goals, as well as any and all highlights of the progress we have made together, celebrating key accomplishments and sharing some priorities that will guide our work over the next 3 years in support of our student achievement and district excellence. We will not read every word, but we will do highlights. However, this will be posted on our website tomorrow for further review for anyone who wishes. So as Mr. DeVideo is plugging it in, the remote for us, why we're here. So we're just going to give you a little bit of our progress towards our board goals, superintendent goals, district goals, some highlights, district-wide and school-level impact, demonstrating alignment between our work and some of our outcomes, and identifying next steps. This is a reflection of a collective work of the past 3 years and highlighting systems that we have built. So some of the PGP is the professional growth plan outlined to board goals and district outcomes. So my professional growth plan is in alignment with the board as well as with the district. We looked and focused on communication and transparency, data-driven instruction, leadership capacity, and retention. The superintendent goals are fully embedded in the district systems, demonstrating alignment between leadership actions, board priorities, and measured results. We have district priorities such as our staff quality and retention, which our goal is to attract and retain high-quality certified staff, curriculum and instruction, safety and facilities, community and communication to strengthen our family engagement and community systems. Then we have our district-wide progress at a glance, that what we've built over 3 years. Data systems, instructional systems, operational systems, communication systems, and we have outlined, some of which you could see here, and you'll be able to take a look even further tomorrow. We also have started to do our own teacher in charge leadership model to build internal leadership and capacity in the buildings at the building level. Again, you see the impact, how these ensure consistency, internal leadership, and how it aligns to the superintendent goal as well. Some of the key achievements: strong staff retention. Over the past 3 years, we have hired 87 new staff members. That has stayed pretty consistent. We have worked on building data instruction, safety and maintained schools through upgrades across our buildings. We've established various ways to communicate with our community members and to feel that they have an open door policy, that they could come to us at any time. Then goes into one of our goals, just a little bit more in detail, which is staff quality and retention, which is always to attract and retain highly qualified professionals, and some of the things that we did, some of the impact, and what we can work on still for next school year. Through the business office, we have worked in financial stewardship and student investments, student-centered facilities and long-term planning, and some of the impact is preserving our programs while managing rising costs. Resources directly support our students and the whole child in financial decisions aligned to district priorities. Furthermore, what we've built is we've also added an HR manager, payroll assistant to improve operations, and we ensured alignment into a CUSAC in state requirements. Operational efficiency, accountability, and transparency, and there you see also a lot of the impact with working on more efficient and reliable operations, increase accountability and transparency, and sustainable systems supporting long-term success.
All right, to just kind of give an overview, goal 2 was about curriculum and instruction, and some of the highlights on this slide. One of the bullets talks about expanding access to honors, AP, and STEM opportunities. Over the last handful of years, AP courses have doubled from 8 to over 18 AP classes. Outlines of the grant fundings that we have received, you can see the impact that we've had. And a fun little fact is $365,000 of that is actually on the agenda to be approved for tonight. So a lot of grant money has been earned over the last handful of years. Looking into student achievement, I want to, this is a strong highlight on the newly released school performance report that can be found on our website. The district has met growth targets in both ELA and math. Specifically, it's important to highlight that the high school achieved a summative rating that places it competitively among neighboring Union County districts. This overall score reflects student growth, academic achievement, graduation rates, absenteeism, and other key indicators. It's a result of a collective effort, not only of our high school, but elementary and middle schools, in preparing our students for long-term success. Yeah.
Safety and facilities. As always, our goal is to maintain safe, well-managed learning environments. Some of the things that we have done: regular safety drills and audits. We have included the state in a lot of these drills and audits as well. Improved maintenance, and we are planning long-term projects, maintained one-to-one technology access, and as you could see, some of our major facility upgrades. And again, the impact: student and staff learn in safe environments, and improved infrastructure directly supports teaching and learning. Our community and communication, strengthen communication engagement. These are just some of the things that we did. As you're aware, with Parent Square, we worked on increasing family engagement events and outreach, strengthened multilingual communication, built partnerships with our PTO and community and PTAs and community organizations, expanded community events, increased outreach through counseling, guidance, and school programs, and increase superintendent level communications to district-wide updates, outreach, and engagement opportunities. And now we will go into more of the fun stuff, which is our school highlights.
So taking a look at elementary school highlights over the last couple years, the elementary master schedule was built to unify the 3 elementary buildings. This provided consistency in instructional minutes, strengthening the foundational literacy and math instruction, implementation of streamlined data tools to guide instruction, have increased family engagement like Hello Week, walk to school events, and other cultural celebrations. And the overall impact, in addition to strong academics, our goal is to build and foster strong social foundations as well. The elementary student achievement data, back in October, a full depth of the NJSLA data was shared by Mrs. Bodak. This slide presents a snapshot of the highlights of the ELA and math data along with our focus and growth areas. Moving forward, we've established a strong foundation, outlined clear expectations for instructional minutes, updating our instructional resources to support learning, and implementing instructional frameworks that promote opportunities for intervention and enrichment for all students at the elementary level. Middle school highlights. At the middle school, we've built stronger, more consistent instructional systems through common planning, coaching, classroom observations, and the use of data to drive instruction. Our data shows encouraging progress, particularly in ELA and Algebra 1, with more students moving into that higher performance level. At the same time, the approaching expectations categories highlight significant opportunity for growth that we're well prepared to address. And moving forward, our focus is on accelerating student achievement by expanding targeted interventions and small group instruction. Back to the high school highlights. The high school work focuses on ensuring that every student has access to rigorous academic opportunities while providing the supports needed for success, maintaining the strong honors and AP offerings, and strengthening college and career pathways that are central to that commitment. The special services, as outlined here, continue to build a comprehensive continuum of services that promote inclusion, independence, and equitable access to learning opportunities for all students. And a big highlight that we're very proud of is it successfully completed the 5-year special education monitoring process. While many districts across our county necessitated a Tier 2 monitoring, Roselle Park passed the Tier 1 process with minimal findings. Strengthening family collaborations in special education. A key initiative for the upcoming year is launching a collaborative initiative with the Cadre Center focused on building stronger family school partnerships and supporting the prevention and early resolution of special education concerns. Preschool and multilingual programs. A big celebration for our preschool program. They have expanded from 8 to 13 classrooms, and currently there's only 1 student on our waiting list. That's fantastic. And strengthening instruction for our ML learners with aligned language development, core instruction, and targeted support. More in depth with our ML language learners. Students are making steady progress through language proficiency levels with strong growth in academic language development and opportunities to accelerate learning in the younger grades. Our focus, as mentioned on the previous slide, is on aligning language development with core instruction while providing targeted supports that move students towards higher levels on English language proficiency and academic success. Counseling, technology, and facilities. You can see kind of continuing where we're going, monitoring towards graduation, maintaining technology, and continuing the facilities upgrades.
So next, developing our next strategic plan. The planning stages. So May, we already have started some articulation sessions with our staff. We have also had some student voice sessions across all elementaries, middle, and high school, also in May. And we will begin our community and parent engagement in July and August with a variety of in-person and virtual throughout the summer and continuing on through next school year as well. These sessions will be facilitated by Dr. Tracy Severance through Title II ESA funding, that this is all paid, not out of our budget. So focus will be on district strengths, areas of growth, and future priorities. And again, what we are looking to is to develop a strategic plan that reflects the full school community and that it reflects ongoing commitment to stakeholder voice, transparency, and continuous improvement aligned to superintendent, and which are then our board goals as well. Our next steps, we will be strengthening our curriculum alignment across schools, expand targeted professional development, improve literacy outcomes, with a very strong ELA focus, enhance family engagement systems, and continue facility upgrades and long-term planning. We will work to develop a strategic plan that will be effective from our school year 2026 all the way to the end of school year 2029, which will engage our students, our staff, the families, the community members, and the Board of Education in a collaborative strategic planning process that reflects a shared vision and collective voice of our Roselle Park community. Some of the methods will be forums, listening sessions, student focus groups, staff advisory teams, parent community surveys, through strategic planning steering committee.
And to be able to do all of that, we need your help. We need your voice. So what we are asking is for everybody to please join us. We have a lot of dates. We are going to have a community engagement session on July 14th, which is in person at Roselle Park High School. We are also going to have another in-person session for all community members, not just parents, but anybody who lives in Roselle Park, to join us July 14th, August 12th. If you cannot meet us in person, we have 3 virtual sessions scheduled, August 10th, August 13th, August 18th. There is also an anonymous community survey that's linked right there. You can access it by the bit.ly link right there. It's also going to be on the website. We're going to send all of this out and happily bombard the community with all of these wonderful dates. And if you want to see just how lovely this will be, ask any teacher here. And to show you, here are some pictures of what we have done. So we did meet with teachers, our students at all of the buildings for some sessions. The students were asked to share what could make their school more of a loving and inviting environment, what we could do to make it more welcoming to them and to other friends that come into the building, and what we could do to make it a more of a engaging learning environment for them. So we met with elementary, middle, and high school students, and then we brought all the staff in on June 2nd, and the best way I could describe it is speed dating. So you see everybody there in the gym, and we all got to talk, and then we got into groups, and we all got to share. So this is what the community forums will look like. It is very active, it is very engaging, and we would like the entire community to come out because we do need your voice to make our strategic plan the best that it could be to drive the vision of Roselle Park.
So in closing, progress across all board goals made. Systems are in place in producing results. Focus remains on our continued improvement across all the areas that we just spoke about. But over the 3 years, improved academic outcomes, expanded student supports, increased staff collaboration, enhanced learning opportunities, strengthened partnerships. So as we move forward, our focus still remains on continued improvement, meaningful engagement, and ensuring every student is prepared for success. So the big is thank you. As we reflect on the past 3 years, we are proud of all that we have accomplished together. Through challenges, opportunities, and continued growth, our students, staff, families, Board of Education, and community have demonstrated resilience, commitment, and an affirmed dedication to the success of every child in our community. This year's review process reaffirmed what makes Roselle Park special: the strength of our relationships, our sense of community, and our shared belief in our students, which is what brings us together every time. So as we begin this work of our 26-29 strategic plan, we do so with a clear understanding of both our strengths and our opportunities for growth. The work ahead is not about changing who we are. It is about building upon what we do best as a community, as staff, as students, as everyone collectively together, strengthening our systems and ensuring that every voice has an opportunity to help shape our future. Thank you to our students. Without them, we would be nothing. Our staff, families, and community members for your partnership, trust, and commitment to Roselle Park Schools. We wish everyone a safe, restful, and enjoyable summer, and we look forward to continue this important work in the year ahead. Together, we celebrate progress, honor our traditions, and embrace the future. Thank you. So at this time, I would just like to provide a brief enrollment update for the board and community. Our district enrollment has remained strong and stable throughout the 25-26 school year. Our total enrollment increased from 1,921 students in September to 1,981 students in March. As of June 15th, our enrollment stands at 1,970 students, representing a decrease of only 11 students since March and 4 students since our May enrollment report. These minor fluctuations are typical and reflect continued stability across the district. Our current enrollment by building is as follows: Aldine, 278, Robert Gordon, 318, Sherman School, 358, Middle School, 435, High School, 548, and Preschool, 33. Overall, our enrollment remains consistent and healthy as we conclude the school year. This stability supports our planning efforts for staffing, programming, budgeting, and facilities as we prepare for the next school year. I would like to also just briefly update regarding residency and registration between May 17th and June 16th. 30 residency verifications were completed, with 1 case potentially requiring further residency investigation. The preschool department was assisted with the registration of 28 new pre-K students. 2 residency investigations were completed. Assistance was provided with an overdue student registration. As a result of prior residency investigations, 3 students will be disenrolling from the district at the conclusion of the school year 25-26. These efforts help us ensure accuracy of our student enrollment records, maintain compliance with district residency requirements, and support our district resources. I would like to thank our families for their continued confidence in our schools and for entrusting us with their children's educations. As we conclude this final board meeting of the school year, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all of our Board of Education members for their leadership and support, our administrators and staff for their continued dedication, our families for their partnership, and our students for inspiring us each day. This year has been marked by growth, achievement, and resilience. Together, we have celebrated success, embraced many challenges, and remained focused on providing the very best educational experience for our students. I wish everyone a safe, restful, and well-deserved summer. We look forward to welcoming our students and staff back in September as we continue building on the strong foundations we have created together.
Oh, yeah. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
To stay. I mean, you really, we love having you guys here. We really don't get that much love in. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. Congratulations.
Mrs. Costa, I thought you wanted me to go. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ms. Goyce and Dr. Games for your presentation. Moving into the agenda. Second reading, naming of stadium section. Item 1, naming of stadium section. May I have a motion to approve?
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Christian Camillo,
Yes.
Vice President Mark Fernandez,
Yes.
Lucy Figueredo,
Yes.
Zay Infante. Yes. Dr. Brittany Kirkland,
Yes.
Jennifer Mano,
Yes.
Gregory Polakowski,
Yes.
Constance Quintella,
Yes.
President Michael Ann Regan.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Personnel, agenda items 2 through 35. 2, staff appointments. 3, appointments. 4, approve the collective negotiations agreement. 5, substitute home instruction salaries. 6, district substitutes paraprofessionals. 7, substitute appointment lists. 8, staff list 2627. 9, employment contracts 2627. 10, retirement compensation. 11, salary freeze increment withholding. 12, board meeting recordings. 13, staff resignation. 14, medical leave of absence. 15, medical leave of absence revision 2025-2026. 16, maternity leave of absence revisions. 17, maternity leave of absences 2026-2027. 18, summer 2026 child study team personnel. 19, extended school year program. 20, multilingual learner staff. 21, home instruction for IEP instruction services. 22, home instruction. 23, middle school activity chaperones. 24, steam tank. 25, bus drivers. 26, bus aides. 27, technology department summer interns. 28, summer 2026 curriculum writing opportunities. 29, summer 2026 administrative work Aldine. 30, summer 2026 administrative work. 31, pilot teacher 2026-2027. 32, summer camp staff 2026. 33, summer camp enterprise secretary. 34, 2026 summer credit recovery program staff. 35, athletic coaches 2026-2027. May I have a motion to approve the personnel section?
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Christian Camillo,
Yes.
Vice President Mark Fernandez,
Yes.
Lucy Figueredo,
Yes, except for on 32, number 44, I recuse myself of.
Zay Infante. Yes. Dr. Brittany Kirkland,
Yes.
Jennifer Mano,
Yes, except for number 32, I recuse myself.
Gregory Polakowski,
Yes.
Constance Quintella,
Yes, with a recusal from number 4, recusal from 874, and a recusal from 3259.
President Michael Ann Regan.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Education, agenda items 36 through 45. 36, grant applications, New Jersey Learning Acceleration Program, High Impact Tutoring Grant, Cohort 3. 37, Tri-Op Hockey Agreement. 38, District Emergency Virtual or Remote Instructional Plan. 39, Work-Based Learning Experiences. 40, Clinical Experience. 41, 2026-2027 High School Marching Band Schedule. 42, McKinney-Vento Agreement. 43, conference attendance request. 44, lift grant events. 45, scholarship for Roselle Park High School. May I please have a motion to approve this section?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Christian Camilo.
Yes.
Vice President Mark Fernandez.
Yes.
Lucy Figurito.
Yes.
Zay Infante. Yes. Dr. Brittany Kirkland.
Yes.
Jennifer Mano.
Yes.
Gregory Polakowski.
Yes.
Constance Quintella.
Yes.
President Michael Ann Regan.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Business, agenda items 46 through 65. 46, monthly certification. 47, approval of bills June 2026. 48, bill pay authorization. 49, affirmative action team. 50, approval of the adoption of the tax levy schedule. 51, use of buildings and grounds. 52, Roselle Park Board meeting. 53, New Jersey High School voter registration law. 54, school security drill statement of assurance. 55, school bus emergency evacuation drill report. 56, New Jersey school performance. 57, tuition and transportation contracts 2026-2027. 58, professional services contract 2026-2027. 59, health insurance renewal for 2026-2027. 60, urging relief from rising public school employee healthcare costs. 61, technology district contracts 2026-2027. 62, business contracts for district 2026-2027. District 63, district bank. 64, settlement agreement. 65, removal of piano. May I have a motion to approve this section?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Christian Camilo.
Yes.
Vice President Mark Fernandez.
Yes.
Lucy Figurito.
Yes.
Zay Infante. Yes. Dr. Brittany Kirkland.
Yes.
Jennifer Mano.
Yes.
Gregory Polakowski.
Yes.
Constance Quintella.
Yes, with a no to 62A.
62. President Michael Ann Regan.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Harassment, intimidation, bullying incidents. Agenda item 65. 65, harassment, intimidation, bullying incidents. May I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Christian Camilo.
Yes to all.
Vice President Mark Fernandez.
Yes to all.
Lucy Figurito.
Yes to all.
Zay Infante. Yes to all. Dr. Brittany Kirkland.
Yes to all.
Jennifer Mano.
Yes to all.
Gregory Polakowski.
Yes to all.
Constance Quintella.
Yes to all.
President Michael Ann Regan.
Yes to all.
Motion passed.
We now move into continuing business. Is there any continuing business? We move into the student report.
Good evening. As we approach the last few days of the school year, the high school is heading into the final 2 days of exams tomorrow and Thursday. Students returning next year have submitted their course requests, and many have already received their summer assignments for advanced placement in honors level courses. Several of our students will soon be traveling to Washington, D.C. to represent Roselle Park High School at the Technology Student Association National Conference. We wish them the best of luck as they compete in events including architectural design, 2D CAD architecture, digital video production, promotional design, fashion design, and virtual reality. Most of our seniors have completed the majority of their exams, and we are eagerly looking forward to commencement on June 23rd on 7 p.m. We would also like to extend our sincere thanks to the RPHS PTO for organizing project graduation and providing our graduates with a safe and memorable celebration following the ceremony. As a student myself, the seniors have not stopped talking about it, so thank you so much, and you're appreciated more than you know. Before graduation, seniors will enjoy the senior banquet on Monday evening, followed by senior sunset. Prom was held on June 4th at the Sapphire Grand in Woodbridge and was a tremendous success. Students enjoyed a beautiful evening filled with laughter, dancing, and memories that will last a lifetime. Finally, if you haven't seen already, NJ.com recently released its rankings of New Jersey public high schools, and Roselle Park was ranked 140th out of 364 public high schools statewide. This ranking placed our PHS ahead of several neighboring districts, including Cranford, Kenilworth, Union, Scotch Plains, and Springfield, reflecting the continued hard work and dedication of our students, staff, and community. And as this is my final report as student board representative, I would just like to take this moment to say thank you. Roselle Park raised me in ways I'm only now starting to understand. I have called Roselle Park home for the past 13 and a half years. I grew up in these schools, learned from incredible teachers, and formed friendships and memories that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Serving as your student board representative has been one of the greatest honors and one of the funnest moments of my high school experience. A special thank you to Ms. Costa for trusting me with this position and this role and just supporting me throughout this journey. You are loved among all students and me personally. While I am excited to begin the next chapter of my journey at the University of Michigan in August, where I will be pursuing nursing, Roselle Park will always hold a special place in my heart. And a special thank you to the Board of Education, Superintendent Goyce, our administrators, teachers, staff, and fellow students for investing so much in us these past years and each and every day. So it has been a privilege to represent the student body this year, and to Roselle Park High School, thank you for allowing me to be your voice. And this concludes my final student report.
Thank you, Eunice. I'd just like to add, Eunice has been part of the board for this last school year. She's shown maturity, poise, kind of being up here with a lot of very hard discussions. Her dedication to school and her community doesn't go unnoticed. She's also the recipient this year of the Reverend Moscoso Foundation for students not only who exceed academically, but provide service to their community. And I just want to congratulate her.
Thank you so much for your service this year. You have been incredibly brave and patient and have done a remarkable job. So thank you, and good luck in your future. You're going to do amazing things. Now we're going to move on to continuing business. Is there anything continuing? Okay. Moving into new business. We'll start from that side.
So for the high school PTO, as Eunice said, graduation is on June 23rd, on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Hopefully no rain. And the PTO, I know Jen is helping with that, is Project Graduation. They've been working very hard, and I know it's going to be successful. So is it still too late to buy tickets if you haven't already done so?
It's not too late. We will take them up until the very last moment. So far, we have an outstanding 82 students that have signed up out of the graduating class, and I'm expecting much more. So thank you.
Also, there is a half new board this year. So Wendy is going to stay president. Greg will be staying our vice president. So you can expect to see them next year at all board meetings. There's a new treasurer, Brian Jude, and a new secretary, Jamie Negron. So good luck to all of them for next year. They wanted everyone to know that everyone needs to fill out their athletic forms for next year if you haven't already done so. They are now on Genesis, not Family ID, so it's different online if you try to sign up. Also, do not forget, if you need to look in, they're doing summer food programs, so check out the high school website if you need to look into that. Also, Frank and Wendy are wishing everybody a happy, safe summer, and they look forward to seeing everybody next year.
I have one from Sherman.
Okay.
Sherman has their kindergarten celebration on the 16th. Wait, 16th today? No. Is today? Oh, never mind. It was today. On the 17th, tomorrow, they'll have the clap-in. On the 18th, they're doing an Italian ice. And then they're having their party, and last day of school is the 23rd. So thank you. Have a nice summer, everybody.
I had the privilege to attend the middle school award ceremony on Friday. I just want to thank Ms. Q, Ms. Mello, the teachers at the middle school, and all the support staff for all the hard work they've done this year. The middle school awards for academic and for sports, and just, really great job by the teachers and the coaches at the school. I really want to thank them. I also want to add, Mr. Kane, thank you for your service. It's much appreciated. The teachers here in the high school, Ms. Costa, I think we've had an incredible year, considering the snow, all the obstacles we had this year. But again, thank you to all. It's really noticed, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
We now move into the public participation portion. Each member of the public may speak a maximum of 3 minutes. Please state your name for the record.
Okay, good evening again. My name is Alexandra Barnett, and I just wanted to say, as a conclusion to the end of the year, it was so nice last month that I attended the TSA State Championship in the College of New Jersey. And I have so much to say, but it was very enlightening, and I was in awe to see our students up against amongst high schools that were called Technology High School, Math and Science High School. And our students won second prize, and now they're going to Washington, D.C. In addition to that, the teamwork makes the dream work, because that's how they got to second place. And I'm sorry, I'm nervous. And I just wanted to add that the why I got a chance to speak to some of the teachers there that are also from other schools. And it was interesting to know that they don't have a period built into their day. They don't even have it as a 0 period like we do. So that's why it's so effective. It could either be a 0 period or a period during the day for the children to get that instruction and that help from a teacher. The students in the other schools, according to their teachers, they were on their own. Some of them come in for a little guidance, but the majority of them do it on their own. It's not a class built into their day. So as the student rep said, and your goals, I think this is a wonderful program to keep. Not only limit to first and second, and possibly third, might be a stretch, but that would be nice. And it also goes well with students that are not athletes. Not everybody's an athlete. Students that may not excel in other areas, but they might excel in this. And I know that my daughter, because of this class, I'm sorry, I'm getting sentimental because I'm talking about my daughter, but she is now interested in architecture and design. And that's what she wants to pursue because of that class. So I just want to say thank you, and I hope that class keeps going. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Tom DeVideo, 139 West Dudley Avenue. There was an addition to this agenda item for a summer intern that was not on the last one. Jeffrey Lynn, last year's high school valedictorian. Happy to have him back, and I'm happy that our high school valedictorian from last year is willing to come back, and happy to work, and have a great night.
Thank you.
Peter Kane again. I wanted to thank you for 2 approvals tonight. I wanted to thank you. We have naming of the stadium for Coach John Wagner. Excuse me, you don't have to go to high school here. If you played a sport anywhere you grew up and you had a mentor in your life and you had someone that just guided you in a certain way, that was not me with John Wagner, but I can relate to it because I have my own John Wagners. And I really shouldn't put a plural on that because they are very far and few in between. So I do thank you for it. The first step was approving the board policy change just to get us to this point. So thank you for approving that and moving forward. We have Mr. Finizio was a big help, and he's here tonight. We have some of the Signorello family here in support for it tonight, and one of our Hall of Famers in Coach Dennis McCaffrey also here tonight. They are very excited. The plan would be, and I'm working with them here and working with Ms. Costa and the new vice principal of athletics, assistant principal of athletics, to do this dedication at our first home game next year, which will be against, I believe, Belleville on September 4th. And that'll be a Friday, and we can do it at halftime or before the game. We can name the stadium, invite them here, and do that whole thing. So thank you very much. I also want to thank you for hockey. You know, we don't have many students that do it, but the ones that do, it's their whole life, and they care about it. They're fantastic students here. I was informed that this all started, you know, before many of us were in the positions that we are in currently, and it was a way to retain some of our athletes that could seek out different schools just to get the opportunity to play the sport that they love, just because we don't house it in-house here. And with that comes some great students. Some of these players are some of the best in their class and their scores, and they're just great people. And we get to keep them here in Roselle Park so they get the best of both worlds. They get to play the sport they love, and we get them walking in our hallways here to add to our community. So I really do mean it. Thank you very much for both of those. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Mr. Kane, I have your little blue card that has your name on it. Does that mean I can't use it any longer?
They expire. You have to talk to the new guy.
Good evening. My name is Dennis McCaffrey. I am a 1987 graduate of Roselle Park High School. I grew up on Walnut Street. My family lived in Roselle Park for 53 years. I moved over to Cranford. I worked in the Cranford Board of Ed system for about 30 years. I retired as a principal. And I want to say it was very nice to hear that Roselle Park beat Cranford in the scores. And I live in Cranford, but I'm always from Roselle Park. I'm a true proud Panther, and want to congratulate you on going to Michigan. That's awesome stuff, and I wish you the very best. Also like to thank the Board of Ed for recognizing and naming the stadium after Coach Wagner. Mrs. Sig, I call her Miss Sig, Miss Carlstrom. She was my 10th grade English teacher. Mrs. Sig and Mr. Finizio decided to put it together. And anytime you put a Signorello and a Finizio into anything in Roselle Park, and you're from Roselle Park and you're a true Roselle Park Panther, you know, you always have a good shot of it happening. And finding out tonight that the Roselle Park Board of Ed has approved naming the field after Coach John Wagner, I just want to tell you, as one of his former athletes and someone who's been truly molded by him, I can't thank you guys enough for what you did. You did the right thing. It's for the right person. It's for the right reason. He's a great man. He's helped so many of us student athletes, and I was one of the fortunate ones that went on to be an educator and a coach, and I'm still coaching to this day, and he's the first coach who ever hired me on his staff. So I coached at Roselle Park, and I was part of the staff that won 2 consecutive state championships, and I watched him build a program from the ground up to one of the best football programs in the state of New Jersey. And like Mr. Kane said, it was a group effort, but Mr. Kane, I want to thank you for everything you did. You were a text away. Anytime we reached out to you, you were ready to go. Mr. Finizio, I want to thank you not for only what you did for Mr. Wagner, but for everything you've ever done for every person in Roselle Park. There was a time when Mr. Finizio was everything, and he still is to me, and he's still into a lot of us in Roselle Park. And we get together annually over at Frenchie's once a year so that all the former Roselle Park people can see Mr. Finizio, because you're looking at a living icon. We call him Mount Rushmore, Roselle Park. So I'd also like to recognize, like Mr. Kane did, the Signorello family for everything they do. But I want to say lastly that thank you very much for your decision and what you did tonight, because there's going to be a lot of Roselle Park people that are very appreciative, and I'm certainly one of them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Katie McDermott, Roselle Park. I'm speaking tonight as an individual and not as a CPAG representative. As the school year comes to a close and summer work begins, I wanted to take this opportunity to ask the board again to move all special education classrooms out of basements. Being relegated to a basement affects a child's sense of self. Many of our special education students can't tell us what it's like to be down there every day, years on end. Their silence isn't the same as indifference. If general education classrooms were assigned to some of the basement spaces our special education children are in, parents would be up in arms, but many of our special education parents stay quiet out of fear that complaining will negatively affect their students. So I'm asking the board again, to make this a priority. These students deserve the same standard you'd want for anybody else. Second, my oldest graduates from Union County Magnet High School Thursday night, and I wanted to take a moment to thank the Roselle Park teachers who got them there. In kindergarten, Mrs. Ingenito met a rambunctious kid who asked a million questions and wanted to do everything their own way. She saw them for who they were and fed their curiosity. I found their kindergarten journal recently, and there's an entry about how excited they were to have Mrs. Ingenito back from maternity leave. And to this day, my kid will tell you she is their favorite teacher. In first grade, Mrs. Wilds gave them the structure they needed to keep going. In second grade, Mrs. Sholin Carroll was the first teacher to point out how academically gifted they were. She looked past the severe ADHD and appreciated them for who they were and what they could do. Third grade, there was Mrs. Burgos. Fourth grade, Mrs. Garrettson, Mrs. Stevens. Fifth grade, Ms. Sheps, Ms. Stevens. Middle school gets a little blurry, but there was Mrs. Weingart, who not only taught them to really love math, but also encouraged them to be on Council of 10. There was Mrs. Mello, Mr. Flecka, more than I can remember. So all of that to say, there are extraordinary teachers in this district like the ones I just listed and the ones you recognize tonight. Whether a student stays in district through graduation or moves on to UCVTS or somewhere else, the foundation these teachers build carries them through. They shape a kid's whole trajectory. And while the strategic plan looks promising, we can't ignore the significant turnover over the last few years. I'd ask the board to really, really consider what it takes to keep teachers like these in the district and actually make the changes needed to assure that they will stay here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Edward Gaid, good evening everyone. It's been a long day for me. I don't feel all right, so please be patient with me. I want to say first thank you very much for all the support and all, as usual, the understanding. I want to say good job, Robert Gardner School. They had a very great awarding assembly. Yet they were not recognized well. I see the art student get great awards. They didn't get recognized well. Ms. Roselle deserved to bring her winner student for good recognition here at the Board of Education. I'm disappointed with Ms. Dottie just bringing the fire TD team. The concert is great concert. I attended, I was amazed. She should deserve also mention from the superintendent in her newsletter and the principal newsletter. I'm proud of Robert Gordon. I say they are the #1 elementary school in Roselle Park now. I'm proud of everything I did and I said this school year and the previous school year resulted in vast improvement. I'm proud really of myself and my encouragement. This resulted also in this nice speech and all the superintendent said in her representation, and also assistant principal. Assistant Superintendent Gamez. I'm glad she teaming up with me, her and Ms. Darty, and we're gonna do great school year next school year. I'm looking for more cooperation, everything up front, all the resources, clear communication, books, just as I said, give the students all the trust and see. They will get good results. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Seeing no one else, we close the public portion.
A motion?
We're gonna move into adjournment. Oh. May I have a motion? May I have a
Second.
second? All in favor?
Aye.
The next scheduled regular board meeting will be an open session held on Wednesday, August 19th, 2026 at 7 p.m. The board meeting will be held in the Roselle Park High School auditorium. Meeting adjourned.